Okay, now looking at 11.2, we're talking about treasury stock. And treasury stock is when a corporation buys their own stock back. It could be for a variety of reasons. It talks about in the book how they may want to buy some stock back and give it to their employees and have their employees be the owners. Maybe they decide to take a different direction in their business and have it employee owned. They figure they'll get more buy-in from their employees. Who knows what their reasonings are. But basically they're going to buy some of their stock back. Okay, so you've got a buyback going on. So we record it differently because then we're going to give that stock or sell that stock again. So it's recorded as treasury stock. All right, so when we buy it back, we'll actually record it in a treasury stock account. Okay, and then so let's get to, so working together, the first thing we're doing is we're paying cash to Mike Stratton. So Mike Stratton owns some of our shares, and we're going to buy some of those back from him. Okay, it was $1 par value common stock, but we're going to pay $16 a share for a total of $6,400. Okay, so actually we're going to start down at cash payments because we're paying in cash. Okay, so 2019, January 25th, we are buying treasury stock. Okay, and this is us buying it. All right, it's check 688, and it just tells us what the number is, $6,400. I'm writing a check. Okay, so that's simple enough. We bought that stock back. Then on May 7th, we received cash from Patty Edwards for 200 shares of treasury stock at $16.50 per share. So now we're selling the stock again. Okay, but we're selling it for $16.50 when it's dollar par value. Okay, so we are selling it in excess of our par value. Okay, so we have to account for that. So again, this is on May 7th. Okay, cash receipts, because we received cash from Patty Edwards for treasury stock. Okay, receipt 456. Okay, and we are selling. Okay, and actually we are selling for more. That's kind of important because we're going to sell for less as well. Okay, so $200. Actually, you know what? Let me backtrack a second. It's not our par value, it's what we bought it for. So right here we bought it for $16 a share, right? So let's keep this in mind. This was $16 per share. Okay, so we bought it for that. Now we're selling it for $16.50. That's what we're going to have to account for the difference of. Sorry, my bad. So 200 shares times $16.50 is $3,300. Okay, but on January 25th, we bought these shares at $16 a piece. So that's $3,200. Okay, so this was the original cost we bought those back for. All right, so the amount of actual treasury stock, the value of it in our accounts is $3,200. Okay, but we actually received $3,300 in cash. Okay, so this goes here, this goes here, and then of course we have paid in capital from sale of treasury stock. Paid in capital from sale of treasury stock. Okay, so the difference between those two, okay, to get these to equal, we need a, oh, that's cash debit. Whoa. That's why this wasn't looking right. Okay, 100. There we go. Okay, there's our debit and our credit. Glad you're writing in pencil. Okay, then on the 19th, okay, we sold some more stock, but we sold it for $15 a share. Okay, so received cash from Catherine Welch for 50 shares of treasury stock at $15 per share. So I guess we'll try this down here. So $50 times 15 is $750. Okay, so that's the cash amount we got, but we paid $16 for it, so that's $800. Okay, this was the original amount. Okay, and this is what we sold it for. All right, so we are getting $750. Okay, but we're selling $800 worth of stock, of treasury stock. Okay, so, oh, I put that on the wrong line. Okay. Receipt 468. And then we'll have the paid in capital from sale of treasury stock. But we've got to get from here to here, debit, credit, so we need a $50 debit here. Right? Okay, and this is selling for less. Selling for more, selling for less. Okay, and that is 11.2.